So, I'm here with Jerry Cookson at the Gurdjieff Suffolk Fourth Way Group, and this is just to introduce the group and what we do. So, first, Jerry, what is the purpose of this group?
Well, the group is to support practical work in the tradition of Gurdjieff and John Bennett. So there's a lot of material which has been left and passed on through groups over time, and the purpose of this group is to support practice of the ideas and the practices in everyday life.
Thank you. And if you could summarise the work, the Fourth Way, in a couple of sentences, how would you do that?
Yeah, well, it's a spiritual path which you practice in the midst of everyday life. So you go about your daily life, but it's possible with a certain attitude and a certain intention to keep contact with a spiritual current in whatever you're doing. And all the ups and downs of life are the raw material for the path, so there's no need to withdraw. You can be practicing the Fourth Way, whatever you're doing in your life.
Who would you say is welcome to join these meetings?
Anyone who's interested in working on themselves to develop their consciousness, to develop their sensitivity, to connect with a sense of deeper purpose in their lives. I think the main criterion is to be willing to do practice. It's very much a practical path, a path for beginners. We're all beginners in this because we have to start afresh each moment to keep something alive rather than something we just repeat grimly and mechanically.
If you'd never read anything about the work or never belonged to a group before, would it be okay to come to the group?
Yes, certainly. In some ways you have certain advantages if you come here without any prior assumptions about what the work is. But equally, it's a good idea to read around the subject if you're drawn to do so.
Okay. And when and where does it happen?
Well, currently we meet every other week, and we meet at the Friends Meeting House in Ipswich, 7:30 on Wednesday evenings. It's very informal. We meet for a couple of hours. We have some discussion. People share their observations from the last fortnight. We'll have a reading, and then we'll do a meditative exercise to finish the meeting.
Okay, and is there any cost involved in coming along?
The main cost is the willingness to make efforts, but there is a nominal charge. We just have to pay for the rent of this room, so it's normally only about £2 each time people come, so it's not very expensive, shall we say, not in money anyway.
Okay. Times and all the details of where it is are on our website, gurdjieffsuffolk.co.uk. If you wanted to find out a bit more about the work and about Gurdjieff, do you have any suggested reading or other online sources?
Well, Psychology of Man's Possible Evolution by Ouspensky is a very good primer. It gives us sort of basic psychological ideas, presenting the idea that man as we know him is asleep and he can wake up, and it gives a good map of the basic approach.
Okay, I think that's it in a nutshell. If anyone has any questions, do look at our website and email us, and hope to see you at the group one day. Thank you.
Thank you.